Hi, I'm Avi Levy, and I'm an advisor for West Coast NCSY and a former NCSYer. I'd like to share Dvar Torah with you. In this week's Parsha, Parshat Chukat, we see when Moshe Rabbeinu and Klal Yisrael are about to meet up with Og. We see that Moshe is nervous, so much so that the pasuk says that Hashem said to Moshe, "Al tiro," so don't fear him. The question is, why would Moshe be afraid of Og, Melech HaBashan? After all the miracles that Moshe and Klal Yisrael experienced, after all the amazing salvations that Hashem had performed for us, does it make sense that Moshe should be afraid of Og? I mean, we know there are famous midrashim that say that Og was a big, strong person, a gigantic person. He held onto the teva. We know he was strong. But even so, we had just a few weeks ago in Parshat Shalach what happens to Bnei Yisrael when we go into Eretz Yisrael and we view ourselves kichagavim, like grasshoppers, and we don't believe in ourselves. And the Gemara says we're still crying for that reason. We know, back in Parshas Lech Lecha, when Lot was taken captive, the pasuk says, "Vayavo hapalit v'yagei la'Avram Evri." Og runs and tells Avram that Lot has been taken captive. The palit, the commentary says, Og. Og told Avram that Lot was taken captive. Seemingly, because of this merit, Moshe was afraid that Og could beat him. Asks the bear Moshe, Rav Yechiel Moshe of Azarav, what does this mean? This happened a long time ago. I mean, a really long time ago. A lot of years ago. Not only that, even though this ended up helping Avraham, but we know, really, there was malicious intent. Og was not trying to be a good Samaritan. He was not trying to do a chesed. He wasn't trying to do a good deed, right? He was trying to draw out Avraham to battle so that he would be killed and he could take Sari Menu for himself for a wife. He tried to leave him and take his wife to die. He tried to leave him out to die and take his wife. That's the great chesed that he does that generates a schus generations later. The Moshe who witnessed and facilitated all the miracles of the Yam Suf, the Makos, the Yetzias Mitzrayim, all these amazing miracles that we've seen so far. Moshe Rabbeinu was afraid of this schus that Og did? Says the bear Moshe of Azarav. Yes, that's the schus he was afraid of. That's the merit he was afraid of. Because that's how powerful one action can be. One seemingly small, seemingly insignificant action, a mitzvah, a deed that was done generations earlier, has such a ripple effect that Moshe has to be assured by Hashem, and Moshe needs to be encouraged on the way going out to face Og, because he was afraid of that unbelievable zchus generated. We're now going out into the summer months, and are definitely excited, but also a little bit nervous. Many of you are currently in NCSY, doing Latin learnings, going on Shabbatonim, regionals, seeking out spirituality. And the summer comes, and we could feel a little lost or disconnected. Or we just have a lot more free time on our hands, which ends up being hard to manage. Not to say there won't be a lot of fun in the summer, but it'll be hard to manage our spirituality. First thing we have to know is, like Hashem said to Moshe, Al tira, don't fear. Hashem is with us on the Shabbatons. Hashem is with us in the summer. Hashem is with us all the time. But a point that we can take from Og is that there's no such thing as a small matter. No such thing as something insignificant. Everything counts. Every mitzvah counts. Every word of Torah counts. Every word of prayer counts. Everything we do matters. He also points out, the Zohar brings down, that our good intentions count. Everything that we think counts. Even our actions don't come to fruition. Rachmana liba bai. Hashem desires the heart. Hashem desires our good intentions. We need to realize this. And even when it gets tough, we need to realize how much we've accomplished and how much Hashem loves us. Hopefully, that can give us a lot of strength forward. Hopefully, all the little actions that we do can bring back our boys. Have a good Shabbos.